a girl, but I'm from the hood. I'm classy too, don't get me misunderstood. Only thing about me, I don't fake the phone. Blood honest, plus I really know what I want. Don't judge, just tell it how it is. We all had different backgrounds, I'm just confident. Real sweet, don't play with my heart. You think queen set it off, better play your part. I'm a lover girl, but I'm from the hood. I'm classy too, don't get me misunderstood. Only thing about me, I don't fake the phone. Blood honest, plus I really know what I want. Don't judge, just tell it how it is. We all had different backgrounds, I'm just confident. Real sweet, don't play with my heart. You think queen set it off, better play your part. It's kinda hard to show the side. I'm used to hiding my feelings, time to swallow my pride. I've been hurt too much, so I tried to hide the pain. Heart real big and that makes me ashamed. I wanna be loved properly, not played like a toy, so I can show you that I'm real submissive, boy. I go in though I get nervous sometimes. Keep my guard up inside the guard hole, butterflies. Yeah, I'm a pop shit and I never ever miss. Don't disrespect me, don't got time to slap a bitch. We all had different backgrounds, I'm just confident. If I want it for real, then I got it. What's for me will be meant. Hear me talk about my pussy, okay. Hear me rap about moving on, okay. That's all true shit, got a sense of the side too. Now y'all gon' finally hear it all today. Hey, I don't judge nobody how they move. Shit, you got your own life, I got mine too. Long as you live, I don't give a fuck about what you do. Just don't let nobody ever try to play you like a fool. Never acted tough, that just flows in my DNA. Ask me about loyalty, do anything to make a way. That should not kill, but I might have to spray. I'ma always ride for mine, so yours just gotta lay. I'm a lover girl, but I'm from the hood. I'm classy too, don't get me misunderstood. Only thing about me, I don't fake the phone. Blood honest, plus I really know what I want. Don't judge, just tell it how it is. We all had different backgrounds, I'm just confident. Real sweet, don't play with my heart. You think queen set it off, better play your part. I'm a lover girl, but I'm from the hood. I'm classy too, don't get me misunderstood. Only thing about me, I don't fake the phone. Blood honest, plus I really know what I want. Don't judge, just tell it how it is. We all had different backgrounds, I'm just confident. Real sweet, don't play with my heart. You think queen set it off, better play your part. I'm a lover girl, but I'm from the hood. I'm classy too, don't get me misunderstood. Only thing about me, I don't fake the phone. Blood honest, plus I really know what I want.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. What do we got going on this wonderful Wednesday? It's a Wednesday. How y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the 999 News Show. So subscribe. Tell somebody about the player. Subscribe and share. I need you liking and sharing, subscribing and sharing. Once you go ahead on and subscribe, just go ahead on and hit the notification bell. I need more people to hit the notification bell. I see 52. I know that it is the beginning of the week. Well, hell, we in the middle of the week. We almost at the end. And it seems to me like there's not sending out notifications. I feel some type of way, but hell, what can I do about it? I don't own the company. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not understanding this right here. Let me. The hell, who here going on? Oh, all right, cool. Bam. Got that on up out the way. Y'all come on now. They say, how you doing? Willie say, stay safe. Say, I see it's bad weather that way. Remember, record. Facts. Listen, I just stay indoors. I see the wind be moving. When the trees and stuff be moving and the wind be doing all that right now, I try to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? You never know. They may be trying to attack a player. They might have sunk the wind to attack a player. You know a player got haters out here in the doggone street. They probably sunk the wind on around here to do something to pimping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got to be ducking and dodging out here in these doggone streets. What it do? Atlanta's in the building. What's happening? The 504 is up in this thing. What it do? Appreciate y'all for being around here. Shout out to our Dodge Trap for the $2 super chat. Say why Patricia named her son Hubert. Pastor says she hate him. She hate him. Poppy, I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, y'all, please go and subscribe to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel so y'all can watch the standalone videos, because if y'all watch the standalone videos, then y'all will understand what that comment is about. Please go watch the standalone videos. Thank you. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, what poppin', Pastor? Look at these 30 minutes of fire. What it do? Say the D is up in the building. What up, though? What's happening? Shot-Town is in the building for that fight. Say, let go, Unc. I'm showing. I'm finna try to give it to y'all. I don't think that I'm gonna be here a long time tonight. I really don't think so. I'm gonna have to cut this one right here short. Because I'm gonna have to go ahead on and get off and go ahead on and get me some money. I got to get off and get me some money. What is Under the Bridge? Oh, that's a movie that I need to go ahead on and see, but it's on Hulu and Disney Plus. So, I don't know. Bam, we also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Appreciate that. You say Hubert is cute. Hubert is cute. Yeah, Hubie. That's what's up. We're streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I need y'all to go on over there and support a player. Hell, we finally got up to 168 followers. Now we only need 2 more followers to hit 170. We're trying to do that before the end of work on Friday. But if we could just go on and get the 2 followers right now, we can boost this thing up. We can set a whole new goal for 175 by week's end. Come on, y'all help a player out. Damn it, I'm running my mouth. You see, it's moving. It's moving. Yeah. Hubie. It's hilarious. Listen, I know a lot of times we don't be wanting to listen to women. I do get that right there, and a lot of times with a lot of things that they be out here saying, we really shouldn't be listening to these babies. But when a baby right, a baby is right. I'm just trying to tell y'all something. Remember, my bad. Not all. I'm just trying to tell you something. But when a baby is right, we need to go ahead on and listen. As men out here in these doggone streets, y'all please go around there and watch that doggone video. Hilarious. Trip me out. Say, hey, Willie and chat the 281 Houston, Texas up in this thing. What it do? Wow, y'all, we still waiting to get the party started. We waiting to get the party started. I need the support. I keep trying to tell you. Need the support. They say she must have a churn. Say her stomach is telling. Never know. 9 times out of 10. Yep. Got a churn out here. For real. Hold on. I slid that thing too far down. The ATL is up in the building. What's happening? Thank y'all for joining. Detroit is up in the building. New York always look like it's under construction. Don't it? I never understood that. But well, I guess when give y'all something pat on the back because y'all made it over 100 by 11. I appreciate that right there. It's always looked like it's under construction, but I guess when you giving out the contracts to the labor unions and all that flash shit, when you only using labor workers, I guess I have no idea. I really don't know. That's a great question. Every time I see something in New York, a video, a news story, there is what are them things called? The it's not called the planks. It's the scaffolds. The scaffold things to where you climb up and they got steel on each side, and then there's like cardboard in the middle. Well, it's not cardboard because you can't walk on the cardboard. It is like yes, the scaffoldings. The scaffolds. Yeah. We all know what scaffolds is. You know what I'm saying? They always got scaffolds up. I really don't understand that. They always got the yellow cones out and shit like that right there. The 334 the gun Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do? For real though. Can anybody shout out to everybody who is from New York? Please tell me why y'all always got the scaffolds up. Why it's always the scaffolds up and y'all got trucks with the little lights and shit like that to let you know that there is construction coming up. It's always like that in New York. I really don't understand. They said they money laundering. That's probably why they always got the construction signs up. Because they laundering that money. That's probably what's going on out here in the doggone street. Whew. Now let's go ahead on and get into a little something. Hold up. I just saw this right here. Well, yeah, I did just saw it. I did just synced it. Do they got sound? No, there's no sound. No, so they ain't saying nothing. Got it. Bam. Put this up. This is an update. I did this story a while back. I forgot what month that it happened on in, but it happened in one of these months out here. Louisiana, Texas, state line, baby. What it do? Look here. I didn't know that there was something on. Well, I didn't know that this was not on the books. I want y'all to listen to me. Listen to me. Pay attention. Listen, Linda. Pay attention to me. Did y'all know that it is not illegal? Watch this. Did y'all know that it's not illegal to teach while you're drunk? Okay. It's not illegal to teach children while you're drunk. Did y'all know that? Come on. I need some comments. Listen, we still kind of slow moving around here, and we is only doing YT tonight. We only doing YouTube and Twitch tonight. That's all we doing tonight. I'm not going to be here a long time, but that's all we doing tonight. I'm going to get my doggone numbers up. I'm at the lead early. For real. Like I never knew. You say it sound obvious, but it is not illegal to teach drunk. Speaking of that right there, remember a story that we had done did like a few months ago to where the school teacher was tipsy? She back in the news. The tipsy teacher with a BAC over twice the legal limit, not facing any charges. Remember, she was at school drunk, teaching the children. But it's not illegal to do that. I never know that. Listen, this is the same way that we did not know, but we just found out that you can be a convicted felon and run for president. Never knew it. So we is learning. Oh, she was teaching the second grade. Shout that baby out. Look at that beautiful baby. Look like she, well, hell, this is her Instagram photo, so she was on it when she took this picture. A second grade teacher who was arrested in California for being drunk in class is no longer facing charges because prosecutors concluded that it is not illegal to teach drunk. Got it? Okay. Wendy, we're going to call her Wendy. Wendy Munson's blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit when she was nabbed midway through teaching students at New Strohs Elementary School north of Sacramento last October. But after months of probing the incident, the Sutter County District Attorney's Office finally revealed on Monday that it hasn't found any charges that'll stick. They can't find charges that'll stick, though. Yeah. You can sip and teach. So shout out to all of the teachers who be drinking coffee. It look like they be drinking coffee all doggone day because they got their coffee cup all day. This is how I knew that the teachers was drinking liquor. When they had that same coffee cup all day long. If y'all ever on a job, because I had a few supervisors who actually did the same thing. If y'all ever on a job, but your supervisor got that same coffee cup, he drinking. I'm trying to put y'all up on game real quick. But this beautiful baby, because we could not find nothing to charge her with, we could haven't found any charges that will stick. He said it is not illegal to teach. Jennifer Dupree, the district attorney said that right there. While the district attorney office agrees that it is highly inappropriate to teach while intoxicated, it is unfortunately not illegal. Her office also said in announcing the decision, the teacher was cuffed and hauled away from Sutter County Sheriff's deputies. Well, when
when the sheriff deputies showed up to her classroom just before 8:30 a.m. Listen, she was twice the limit before 8:30 in the morning. This done been up all night. This done been up all night on that good. You know what I'm saying? October the 2nd, after a co-worker had done raised suspicions that she was intoxicated. Now, who is the snitch? Who is the snitch on Miss Munson? Munson, she later failed a sobriety test, and her blood alcohol level was still twice the legal limit. Some 2 hours after her arrest, she was on that thing bad. The sheriff's office said at the time she was subsequently charged with drunk driving with a BAC, blood alcohol, I don't know what the C mean right now, a 0.08% or higher. That's really, really low. I don't know why they make it so low. It's just strange. He said, teachers, raise your glasses, right? He said, and child abuse with the possibility of great bodily harm. Y'all couldn't make that stick. She wasn't driving. Let's just keep it 100. I do understand that her alcohol level was twice the limit at 8:30 in the morning, and she had to drive on around there. Got it? Understood. But she wasn't driving when y'all had done came and checked on that baby. What if she had done drunk like a fifth when she got into the school? How do we know that she was drinking before she got to the school? Despite authorities saying that there was surveillance footage that captured her driving to school in an inebriated state, the DA said that was difficult to actually prove. Facts. You can't prove it, shout it. You can't prove it. Y'all don't know that she was inebriated. Have no idea. Y'all making up stuff. Don't do that to this beautiful free my dog. Give her job back then. Hell, if she lost the job, give her job back. There was the possibility that she drunk after she arrived at the school. Facts. And I'm not even a lawyer. And I said the same thing. We don't know if she just drunk a fifth when she got to school. We don't know if she was drinking before she got there, and we don't know if she was drinking and driving. The district attorney added that it was also to enforce child endangerment laws because prosecutors would have to have proven that Munson would harm the kids rather than she may have harmed them. Facts. She was no threat to the children. She didn't show any physical aggression or mental aggression to the kids. Did she? Remember this 8:30 in the morning. Wait. She wasn't even in class. She was at an elementary school. Elementary starts at what? At 8:30. But the police came at 8:30. I don't know how the hell you good people trying to charge her with child endangerment. Then the school just started though. You said we couldn't prove that her intoxication would endanger them. That's a fact. I like these people. But we tried because I don't like the conduct. It's not acceptable, but it's unfortunately not criminal. Not criminal. Got to be more careful. At the time of the incident, the elementary school district superintendent had informed the parents that Munson's was immediately escorted from the campus in the wake of her arrest. She is no longer listed as a teacher on the school's website, though it wasn't immediately clear if she faced disciplinary actions over her drunken antics. The DA's office noted that its position regarding criminal charges does not impact any decision or discipline to be made by the school districts regarding the employment status of Munson. Sugar, don't worry about it. It look like you on it right there. And I ain't even much trip. Baby, I ain't even much trip, baby. Goddamn it. But I done told y'all, and you look like you just a tad bit older than me because all of yours is blonde. I'm trying to get mine there, but mine ain't got there just yet. But drink your drink at the crib, baby. You got to drink at the crib. Now, if you is one who have to drink at the schoolhouse, you was just a little bit more on it than I would like for you to be on it. You know what I'm saying? But we all got habits, so I really ain't tripping about the little habit thing, dude. You trip. Listen, mix that thing up real good so ain't no smell on it, baby. If you're using decaffeinated, you got to use caffeinated, baby. You know what I'm saying? To mix that thing on up in there. Yes, the teacher of the year. The teacher of the year. And eat all your food when you be at gatherings and picnics and shit. I be making this stuff right here. I be making this, damn it. It's like a broccoli salad. It's a cold salad. I make it a cold salad. Broccoli and noodles and shit, and it's a special type of not mayo, but I use a little I'm not gonna tell y'all my doggone recipe, but it's good though. It's good though. I promise you that right there. So it's like a broccoli salad that I make that thing cold too. Matter of fact, I need to go on and make it tomorrow. But look here, sugar. Just go to like another district or something. They gonna hire you. Just don't go on the interview on that dope. It's kind of like with my smokers and stuff like that. If you got to use your churn pee or come and get some pee from me, I do sell pee for $45 a bottle. For y'all who have to use somebody else's pee so y'all can at least get the job. And once you get the job, you can go back to smoking. You go back to drink. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all? But I ain't even much mad with this, baby. Free my dog. Let my dog back. Listen. What if she was a good teacher? You say, is that a casserole? No. It's a cold salad. It's a cold type salad. It's a cold salad. You say she was walking drunk, Willie, but it depends on where she was when they walked in on her. If they walked in and she was sitting down, that baby wasn't walking. If when they walked in to question her, she was sitting down, they ain't catch her walking. See, drunk driving, you have to be caught driving, or at least, but damn it, because at least behind the wheel, something like that right there. So, but that's being behind the wheel of like a weapon right there. So, because she was sitting at the desk, so that's really not like a weapon. If it caught her at the desk, now if they caught her inside the teacher's lounge, they might could have got the DUI, or the WUI, the walking under the influence thing, something like that right there. They could have did something. But depending on where they had them met that baby at, bam, we going to NYC. We just went to talking about this construction that's going on in New York every day, all year round. Here, y'all got construction all year round. It is wild. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Needed support, like I always say. I'm here to entertain. I come to work to do my doggone job, but I need for y'all to do y'all doggone job. Public intoxication. See, now they could have got away with that right there. Somebody dropped the damn ball. Somebody done graduated online. It's done graduated online and forgot something that they could have charged that baby with, because that is against the law. Public intoxication. All right, hold on. Well, this is a what? Yeah, but they didn't say it. But can you be charged with public intoxication if she was at a private school? I just thought about that right there. Come on. I'm not stupid. I just had the question because it popped inside my head. Can you be charged with public intoxication if she was at a private school? Huh? I don't know. You say her breath stank. She got that liquor breath. That baby got that liquor breath early in the morning. Listen, and to all of my drinkers, on that hard liquor, chewing gum don't help. Just got no. It don't. It really, really don't help y'all. I'm just saying. I just had a little thought. But let's go to New York to where they in here. They done had a melee. Hold on. Y'all fighting at the coffee shop. I can't take y'all serious. Y'all fighting at the coffee shop. Is y'all fighting over Is it like a Starbucks flavor? Is y'all fighting like over like the Cuban coffee or something like that right there? Decaf? Caffeinated? What is y'all fighting over at the coffee shop? I can't take y'all serious. They having a melee.
Surveillance footage here shows a group of people chasing a man into the shop, and at some point he gets stabbed.
All right, Fox 5's Jessica Hermoso is live outside the shop in Washington Heights. Jess.
Stephen, Natasha, wild to say the least, and that surveillance video really details exactly what took place here.
Well, we got to get these bodies together, players. We got to do better, players. Come on.
Yesterday, just before 6 p.m., I mean, in broad daylight, we did speak to the owner and the manager of this coffee shop. The manager, Juan, tells me that he saved that victim's life because those suspects were here to kill him.
They came right there to kill him in the coffee shop. You're going to get blood on the coffee beans. So they fighting over coffee beans. That's probably what it was. Shout out to that green vegan for the $5 cash app. Say, love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate that right there. Y'all support is a verb out here, man. We need some more thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go.
A chaotic scene playing out inside Milo Coffee Shop on Amsterdam Avenue in Washington Heights. The owner, manager, and employees of the shop fighting off a group of men who stabbed a man inside their kitchen. Punches and chairs flying in every direction. It was all caught on surveillance video. It started when this shirtless man storms into the coffee shop. He first pushed the door open and went into our kitchen. He was laying on the floor. He looked tired. Seconds later, this group of men, who police say were chasing the victim, ran in and went straight to the back. 4 of them began to stab him. I tried to stop them with a chair. According to the NYPD, the suspects stabbed him in the neck. Juan Reyes Garcia, the manager, says he grabbed a chair and started pushing the attackers off the victim. He says they were going to kill him. They wanted to kill him the way they were stabbing him, with all their might and anger.
I got a question. He said that they wanted to kill him the way that they were stabbing him. It was a little aggressive. I just be thanking y'all.
Says they were going to kill him.
Hold on. Say it again, pimp.
To chair and started pushing the attackers off the victim. He says they were going to kill him. They wanted to kill him the way they were stabbing him, with all their might and...
Yeah, they were stabbing with all their might, so I know that they wanted to kill him.
Anger. The suspects tried to escape, and that's when the family who owns the business, they jump into action. My nephew showed up, and that's when the struggle began. We were fighting them, trying to help the victim. Chairs are being thrown. A woman is even seen jumping over the counter. She ran to get the owner, Miguel Angel, who was next door. He says his 4-year-old son was inside the coffee shop with his wife, and all he thought in that moment was to save his family. I went to defend my family and my business. There was a man with a knife. My brother and my uncle grabbed chairs and kept fighting him off.
Now, maybe a lot of you all did not catch why I was saying what I was saying, but I'm gonna run it back.
Now, the victim was rushed to the hospital, police telling us that he is now listed in stable condition. Now, no arrests have been made in this case. Police are looking for 4 suspects, 2 who are wearing all black and the other 2 are wearing gray sweaters. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 1-800.
Y'all know anything about the gray sweaters, man? Y'all go ahead on the call on in. But Buddy said, I could tell, like they wanted to kill him, right? Because of the force that they was using. Like, they was stabbing with all their might, and they was, like, aggressive.
4 of them began to stab him. I tried to stop them with a chair. According to the NYPD, the suspects stabbed him in the neck. Juan Reyes Garcia, the manager, says he grabbed a chair and started pushing the attackers off the victim. He says they were going to kill him. They wanted to kill him the way they were stabbing him, with all their might and anger.
They wanted to kill him the way they were stabbing them with all their might and anger. Well, you know what? Typically, when somebody's stabbing you, they trying to kill you. I don't. But he could tell that they were trying to kill him because they were stabbing with all of their might and they were mad. Typically, when somebody is stabbing you, they mad. I've never, in the history of me living, I've never seen somebody stab or attempt to stab somebody and they was happy. Never. Never. Like they was like having a good day, you know what I'm saying? They got some money in their pocket, something like that right there. They feeling good. They probably own them essential products, something like that. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't read up or something. You know, I've never seen somebody stab somebody and they was like happy, like, dog, I'm having a real good day right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything good. But I'm stabbing somebody. Like I ain't never. Maybe it's just in New York, something like that right there. I don't understand. But it just shocked me for him to go ahead on and say that right there. So listen, y'all watch 236009. Keep a shank on you if you can't keep a gun on you. You know what I'm saying? Be able to pop somebody when they bring a knife to a gunfight. I'm just trying to tell y'all something. And especially in New York. Didn't y'all like grow up with razor blades in your mouth and all that fly stuff right there? Or was that just the friends that I met when they came down and moved down to Dade County? Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. They is just fighting in coffee shops. I need to get me a coffee shop. Do y'all understand that? I didn't know that coffee shops was like really, really booming until probably like 8 years ago. 8 years ago, like I really, really started to pay attention. People be on coffee like this right here. I didn't even know that was that. Damn it, that dope was that good. Oh, coffee is a dope. Nah, you all don't think that the caffeine is a dope? Can't you get hooked on Pepsis and Coke? It's caffeine. Coffee. Caffeine is a drug, like tobacco. I know, a lot of y'all didn't know, and now y'all shocked like, you know what coffee is? Sure enough is. I be thinking that through. Dang, this in Brooklyn? Oh, so I'm guessing that all of the stores is in New York. Okay, so, all right, bam. So we can do this one, and then we can do that. Oh, I think I got one in Florida. Oh, Jesus, y'all doing the most up here in New York City. Bam, bam, bam. Let me grab this right here. Put this thing up on the screen for you real quick. Bam! Say new tonight up on the screen. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we also screaming. We also screaming on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. If you're new around here, subscribe. Tell somebody about the player. Hope y'all having a good time. Say coffee is a drug. You get withdrawals. Yes. But a lot of people, they do not classify coffee as a drug. Like tobacco is a drug. We don't classify it that way. Well, regular folk, we don't classify it that way out here in the doggone street. We just think that, hey, sugar should fall under a drug. But come on now. We don't want to discourage people now, do we? We play too much out here in the doggone street. For real. Say, can you go to rehab? Can you go to coffee rehab? It's a shame that they don't have coffee rehab. That's really a shame when coffee is a real addiction. But I guess because people's not dying from coffee like that right there, you know what I'm saying? We don't it is not something urgent that we need to really be paying attention to. Speaking of coffee, I am working on my own damn coffee. That is what I've been working on. Yes, caffeine is a drug. Yes, it is. He said true about that coffee. He said coffee is the devil. I'm trying to sell a little bit. I'm trying to find the right beans. You know, well, no. I found the right beans. I'm trying to. Do I go with the dark beans or the little lighter beans? I didn't know that there was like 3 or 4 beans or something like that right there. I got the I have to look at my research. It's either 3 or 4 beans, and that's like all it is, or something like that. Well, it is the colors of the beans or something like that. Don't even much worry about it. But I have been working on that right there, and hopefully I'll be able to bring that to fruition sometime this doggone year, sooner than later. I'm trying to get paid out here. They say you can't even go to rehab for smoking crack, bitch. Yeah, hell, we need rehab for sugar. I am playing for real though. For real. All right, y'all. We in Brooklyn. Here we go, y'all. Shout out to everybody who got jobs and stuff like this. And I do understand that on the majority of the jobs, especially good jobs. You cannot have weapons. You cannot have anything to protect yourself on the job because they feel like you're going to do something. Which is strange to me because on a lot of jobs we actually need to protect ourselves. Year after year after year, we keep seeing things happen on certain people's jobs to where at this time we should allow people to have weapons to defend themselves. Well, I'm just here to tell you, if your job does not allow you to have a firearm, get you a taser or something, get you a shank, get you an arrow gun or something like that right there. Well, it's hard to hide an arrow gun. Damn it. Get a slingshot, do something. Don't let nobody just jump on you. Get a Spider-Man type thing or something where you could do something like that. Get the attachment or something. You can spray a web, do something. You're going to need something to protect yourself. We have a bus driver that says that she was punched in the face. Here we go with that punched in the face again. A lot of y'all ladies still getting punched in the face again. I ain't know that this right here was still going on. But a beautiful bus driver was punched in the face by a passenger in Brooklyn. Here we go.
Story about violence, a rash of 3 attacks on New York City bus drivers last Friday and Saturday. And this mini epidemic of violence has raised concerns. Again, why all these assaults on bus drivers serving the public? They should not be targets. Tonight, the worries of the folks who put their lives on the line by driving a bus. And we talked to one of the drivers who was attacked. Here's Sonia Rincon.
I can tell you why it keeps happening. I can tell you why, but I ain't.
This MTA bus driver, who asked that we not use her name, says she received this injury from a belligerent passenger Friday morning when she was almost at the end of her route in Brooklyn.
No kayak.
You see how they do me? I would be mad as hell if somebody assault me close to the end of my route. Y'all supposed to do that at the beginning of my route so I can go home early? I'm trying to tell you.
The bell.
Hello.
The end of her route in Brooklyn.
No one pressed the bell. So the guy gets up and he says, "You passed my stop. Can you let me off?"
She tried to explain that she couldn't do that.
Before I could finish it, I was getting punched in my face, driving, and I still had to make sure that I don't crash and keep the people safe on the bus.
Right.
Then she says he used profanity and threatened to kill her.
So I stopped and I opened the door because I thought about my precious kids that I wanted to get home to.
The next day, the driver of another Brooklyn bus was slashed on the job. The attacker in that incident also still on the loose. In fact, that driver was also expected to speak at this news conference with their union about what it says is a fresh uptick in attacks on its members. But he didn't make it since he's still in too much pain.
We have a rash of assaults on so many of our employees. Just this morning, we had a conductor that was punched in the face.
And another
Yeah, and they had another one on the same day as the conference.
Conductor punched on the job yesterday, according to TWU Local 100, which says it's glad the NYPD increased its presence on the subways, but that the same is needed on buses.
We are not the public's punching bag.
In the first quarter of this year, the NYPD says assaults on transit workers were down by about half compared with last year. The union says the city and the MTA can't let their guards down.
Because the assaults seem like it's going down, the numbers going down, they feel it's okay now. No, it's not okay. If one of our members get hurt, all of us are hurt. An injury to one is an injury to all for us.
I really love my job, and I just really want to make it back home.
In downtown Brooklyn, Sonia Rincon, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
You know what I've been telling y'all? The mission is to make it home unmolested. That is the mission. Run it back. You know some words I don't be like.
Violence. They should not be targets. Tonight, the worries of the folks who put their lives on the line by driving a bus. And we talked to one of the drivers who was attacked. Here's Sonia Rincon.
This MTA bus driver, who asked that we not use her name, says she...
That's would be strange to me. Like, people will show their face and they'll go to speak and, hey, just don't use my name, though. But we see what you look like. Don't use my name, though.
Received this injury from a belligerent passenger Friday morning when she was almost at the end of her route in Brooklyn.
No one pressed the bell. So the guy gets up and he says, "You passed my stop. Can you let me off?"
She tried to explain that she couldn't do that.
Tried to explain that you couldn't do it. And then he punched you in your face and he proved to you that you could do it. That's what happened. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say she got that immature Batman patch. Hold on. So her eye must really be swollen. But where'd she get the patch from?
Before I could finish it, I was getting punched in my face, driving, and I still had to make sure that I don't crash and keep the people safe on the bus.
She got that slick Rick right now. Listen, you told him what you couldn't do. He told you what you could do.
Can you let me off?
She tried to explain that she couldn't do that.
Before I could finish it, I was getting punched in my face, driving, and I still had to make sure that I don't crash and keep the people safe on the bus.
Let me explain something to all bus drivers. If you is driving, someone is standing up here and they done hit you, I'm going to tell you the best thing for you to do. Watch this. I bet ain't none of y'all think about this right here. Because she said that she had to continue to drive and make sure like she keep everybody safe on the bus. Let me explain something. Soon as you get hit, by you sitting in the driver's seat and you driving, somebody is standing here. This is the only way that they able to hit you because they done cross that yellow line that you're not supposed to cross. Get your head back behind my... Yeah. That right there line, the best thing for you to do, slam on brakes. Yeah, right? Hit the brakes. That's the best thing for you to do. That is the best way to get your lick back. Huh? Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. He said a lot of people are on essential products and prescriptions that alter their minds. I think, yep, you right. You right about that right there. You right. It's a lot of things. That I think people putting too much cut on it. Though I hear in these streets. Listen, I'm trying to help y'all get y'all lick back. I mean to all y'all who is being assaulted. Y'all typically get assaulted when the bus is in motion. That's really, really smart of the people who is assaulting y'all. That's real smart. Gonna punch you in your shit while the vehicle is rolling. That's smart. But see, they only thinking about it one way. I just thought it all the way through. You, the driver, has a seatbelt on. Your passengers is sitting down. Depends on if the bus packed or not. But I won't give a damn if the bus packed to capacity. I don't care about that. It's about you. It's not about your those people who was on the bus. They're gonna be all right. The fact that you just got punched in your shit, your first reaction, slam on them brakes. When I tell you the person who just hit you gonna fly all against that doggone window, every goddamn thing else, and then fall by the door and all that, right there, right at that moment, you just got the ups. Right at that moment, while they on the floor and you coming from behind your shield, give them the business. Get in the business. If you got mace, you spray, you empty the whole damn can. You empty the can and then you jump over there and go to stomping on them. You stomp them in the face. You do not quit. You stomp them until backup come back around, which is going to take like a few minutes. You keep stomping them. If they head bleeding, keep stomping them. That means that they're still alive because the blood's still, red. Keep stomping them until like the blood turn black or something. Or like they say, like a lot of times, the blood turn blue. Just keep on stomping until like your leg and your joints start hurting. This is the reason why they keep assaulting y'all. Ain't nothing happening to these people. The union sent her to the hospital. THC levels are through the roof. They say 30% in height. Wow, it's a doggone shame. like don't hurt me again. When I tell you, you whoop on somebody until you can't whoop anymore. Especially you women. Oh, especially you women. Give it all you got, sugars. All you got.
Then she says he used profanity and threatened
and he cussed at you. He hit you in your eye and cussed at you. Oh, hell no.
to kill her.
So I stopped
and threatened to kill you. See? Told you. Put your foot on the brake.
Opened the door because I thought about my precious kids.
And then you stopped and opened up the door. But you stopped after. You stopped nice. You stopped like easy. You stopped regular. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to stop so goddamn hard to where if you wasn't in the seatbelt, your head would damn near hit the windshield. I need one of them stops. I'm trying to help you out, baby. I promise.
That I wanted to get home to.
The next day, the driver of another Brooklyn bus was slashed on the job. The attacker in that incident also still on the loose.
They got some real fools out here. They got some real fools.
In fact, that driver was also expected to speak at this news conference with their union about what it says is a fresh uptick in attacks on its.
Now, this one right here, I don't know how he got cut on this side when this side is not facing the customer. The customer is on this side right here because the door of the bus. Hello, how you doing? Good morning, good evening. Right here. So this the side that he should have been slashed on. He got slashed on this side. Was he off the bus? Was he standing up? Was he doing something? I think he was doing something else other than driving.
Members, but he didn't make it since he's still in too much pain.
We have
Yeah. F everybody. When it's about you, it's about you. I come before you, so you got to come before everybody. For real. Damn it, if you got to burn the city up, to get your lick back, you go out and get your lick back.
Active assaults on so many of our employees.
Yeah.
Just this morning, we have
like her hair too. Shout out baby out for her hair, and her hair color is blending in. I don't even know what color that is. Somebody tell me what color that is.
We had a conductor that was punched in the face.
And another conductor.
I couldn't be a train conductor. I treat that shit like Speed. I treat it like Speed. Like the movie Speed. You not finna hit me on no train and get off. We ain't never stopping. Bitch, we ain't never stopping. I put the bitch in high speed. Damn it. We gonna die today. We all gonna die. Until I get my lick back.
Punched on the job yesterday, according to TWU Local 100, which says it's glad the NYPD increased its presence on the subways, but that the same is needed on buses.
It don't matter because, listen, even when they increase stuff on buses and incidents happen, because incidents, they will still happen. When, again, it goes back to holding people accountable. When we're not putting people in jail, when we not removing people off earth, people don't care. So, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna punch in your shit next week, too. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. And if y'all do arrest me, I'm gonna get out. Damn it. And y'all gonna PTA me, a promise to appeal. Come on, dog.
We are not the public's punching bag.
Yes, y'all are. Y'all keep getting punched and ain't nothing happening.
In the first quarter of this year, the NYPD says assaults on transit workers were down by about half compared with last year.
Assaults on transit workers is down by half. That sounds good, right? It sounds really, really good. It's down by half. Shout out to Eric for the $5 super chat. You say, I never understood passengers never jump the person who hit the driver. You can die too. Shaking my head. Yes, it goes back to, remember that famous bus driver? Oh, you gonna get it today, baby. And he stood up and he gave that baby that punch. The uppercut driver, which he lost his job, which is stupid as hell. But anyway, the passengers on the bus did not say anything to her for causing the problem. And I do believe that she had them spit on buddy or something like that right there. But she was berating the driver and causing so much of a problem. Nobody said nothing until he stood up and punched in her shit. And did it like, man, that's a female, dog. But y'all wasn't trying to stop her from causing the problem. Y'all life is in the bus driver's hands, but y'all won't stop her from doing something to him. We real stupid, but then again, yeah. You going to jail now? Yeah, him. So we is a real stupid people when it come down to females. We just let shit slide. We don't even care about our life because we thinking about this bitch. I'm so sorry. That's just the truth.
The union says the city and the MTA can't let their guards down.
Because the assaults seem like it's going down, the numbers going down, they feel it's okay now. No, it's not okay.
The numbers going down, so they feel like it's okay now. Again, like I was just saying, it sounds good that the numbers is half. So let's say that the numbers of assault last year, let's say it was like 200. Now it's 100. It sounds good though, right? It sounds really good. Hell, we in half of the year. Got another half to go. Shout out to Simone for being a member for 15 months. He said bus drivers in Chicago used to pull over if people fuss, say loud, talk, or made a commotion on the bus. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got to do something.
If one of our members get hurt, all of us are hurt.
No, stop. Quit playing. Buddy, who they showed that was in the hospital with that little bandage thing on his neck, he was the only one in the hospital with that little bandage thing on his neck. You say, Willie, there was a bus overseas where a woman attacked the driver while crossing a bus. He said everyone on the full bus died. That's a damn shame. Yeah, right? It's a damn shame. We don't think about us when it's a woman doing some dumb shit. I just do not understand. That's why I say, man, you let these babies fend for themselves. They is humans. They all humans. I don't like what he just had done said, and I be sick of when people be talking like this right here. Damn it, if one of us get hurt, we're all hurt. If one of us get assaulted, we've all been assaulted. Watch this. I bet they'll never say this right here. If one of us dies, we all died. Why they wouldn't say that? Because then it'll click in people's head that this is stupid to say. That makes no sense to even say. It really, really don't. She got punched in her eye. Ain't none of y'all felt that baby pain. The other driver is in the hospital with the little bandage on his neck. Ain't none of y'all up in the hospital with a bandage on your neck, with your neck hurt. Not now one of you. We talk too much. A lot of times here we just be talking to make the public feel good, and these words have been making the public feel good for so long. I am here to destroy all of that. I'm here to destroy all of that little thought process right here. I'm trying to tell you something. The one thing that you're going to get around here, we is going to listen to people's words, baby. I'm trying to tell y'all something. We going to pay attention. Just ain't just going to give us no any doggone thing. We just supposed to keep on floating around here. We don't condone this stuff. Yeah, after some shit happens. We don't condone the shooting of kids right after a school shooting. We play too much. That's what's up. Move right along. Ain't gonna be much hold you. These babies out here fighting in the doggone streets. We got 2 women out here fighting. Pop, 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 pop. They throwing them things, bitch. They throwing them things. One on them messed around and done left Earth. We in Midtown. In Midtown, hell, I thought that this was Atlanta first, but I think that this is in New York too, if I'm not mistaken. Do New York got a Midtown? I don't know, but here we go.
For a woman who stabbed another woman to death in Midtown last night.
See how they mess the player up? I was out here looking good, trying to be cute with shit, and here they go with this mess. Here you go. Watch it.
For a woman who stabbed another woman to death in Midtown last night. Still so many questions about exactly what led up to all of this, but now we have new video that shows the moment this all happened.
Eyewitness News reporter Phil Tate is live at the scene, and Phil's been there for us all morning long. Phil, anything that we need to know this hour?
Oh, this is New York. This is Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan. And y'all need to clean this doggone wall up. And it just so happened that he is doing his news coverage right by this graffiti wall.
Yeah, well, right now the search is on for this young woman's attacker after she was stabbed to death. Well, police tell us that this all spiraled out of control from some form of argument between 2 women. But this morning, well, we caught surveillance video as this incident was caught on camera. I want to get straight to it right now. Take a look at your screen as we can see people with 2 children walking nearby down the street. And just a few moments later is when you see the woman police are looking for in a white T-shirt who walks up to the 22-year-old woman as a fight breaks out. Now, we are not showing the next graphic moments during the fight where the young woman was stabbed multiple times as onlookers stood by. Now, the street where this young woman took her final breaths turned into a crime scene, and right now it's still unclear what led up to this heightened situation around 10:15 last night, which unfortunately got out of control here on West 40th Street. Now, the 22-year-old woman was stabbed in the chest. She was taken to a local hospital, but she could not be saved. And for New Yorkers and tourists, they say this isn't the city they once knew.
The city's unsafe. It's not like it used to be. I mean, before, we did have crime, obviously, but not to this magnitude. It's overpopulated with homelessness, mental health issues.
I can't let that slide. I know what y'all thinking, the overpopulation thing. No, I ain't even much concerned about that right there, because I done already told y'all that we not overpopulated. Well, we is overpopulated in these places, but like the states is not overpopulated. It's because we build too close to everything. But anyway, look. I'm talking about this outfit.
It's overpopulated with
I'm acting like the fashion police. That don't go together. No, hell no. I don't know if her name is Justine or something like that right there. But no, baby, who told you that this is what it was?
Mental health issues.
I'm clothes shaming. I am clothes shaming. I don't care nothing about the story.
Populated with
look.
homelessness.
Is that zebra print? Is that zebra? And a pool table type. I don't know.
Mental health issues.
Okay.
So, I mean, it gets chaotic, one argument into another, and then it leads to this.
It seems like things are changing. No, I would never have thought that this would be a place where stabbing would happen right next to where we're standing. No.
right next to where we're standing. I never thought that a stabbing would happen right next to where we standing. I would never thought. You was trying to think of a landmark, and I do understand that right there. But sometimes players mess up out here in the street, but you did the best that you could with what you had right at that moment. You did what you could. Most people, they wouldn't even much caught that right there, but I hadn't caught it.
Stabbing would happen right next to where we're standing. No.
Right next to where we standing. Listen, if you ever doing the interview, the thing where y'all doing the interview at is always right next to. You always doing the interview right next to where something had just transpired. I ain't even much mad at him, pimp. I'm not even much mad at him. He held his own. He held his own on national television, though. He sure enough did. He did an excellent job.
Never have thought that this would be a place where stabbing would happen right next to where we're standing. No.
So you saying that the person with them funny color outfits on, that was a man? You is lying to me?
And police tell us the suspect is a woman who was last seen wearing a white shirt and blue jeans. She is still at large this morning. Police have not made any arrest. Well, as for the identity of the victim, we are still waiting for that information to be released pending family notification. We're in Midtown this morning. I'm Phil Tate, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
So you mean to tell me don't nobody know that thick baby? Don't nobody know who the little thick baby is? Y'all is lying to me. And all that white, don't nobody know Cheryl. It's that Cheryl from 44th. Look at Cheryl. Cheryl, we looking for you, baby. Look.
Woman police are looking for in a white t-shirt who walks up to the 22-year-old woman as a fight breaks out. Now, we are not showing the next graphic moments during the fight where the young woman was stabbed multiple times as onlookers stood by. Now,
so if she was stabbed multiple times, then where is the girl at? Or where is the woman? Look at these damn bonnets. I almost missed the doggone bonnets. Where is the person who she stabbed, though? Where is that person?
Multiple times as onlookers stood by.
Oh, I think they walking out here. You mean to tell me don't nobody know where Cheryl at? Don't nobody know that this Cheryl? Look at Cheryl. Cheryl thick because you all call this thick. This is what y'all do. Not all. Y'all call that thick. Ouch. So you mean to tell me that the girl who got stabbed, this is the group that she was in? Boy, y'all ain't worth a damn. So in my mind, this person right here, the one with the big black bag or the big black purse, the one that's almost bigger than her, I don't know why y'all be carrying them big ass ugly ass purses when y'all ain't stealing something. It don't even make no sense, right? But back it up just a tad bit. Them ain't your friends, baby.
Straight to it right now. Nope. Take a look at your screen as we can see people with 2 children walking nearby down the street, and just a few moments later as when you see the woman police are looking for in a white t-shirt who walks up to the 22-year-old woman as a fight breaks out. Now, we are not showing the next graphic moments during the fight where the young woman was stabbed multiple.
I don't know what she did to Cheryl. I think her name's Cheryl, or that may be her nickname or something like that right there. I don't know what she did to Cheryl, But if y'all wasn't paying attention, that baby paid attention to her 12 right at that moment. I don't know if she saw Cheryl coming down the doggone street or walking down the sidewalk. I have no idea. But she has a purse in her hand. Her purse is right here. Watch what that baby do when Cheryl get a little close.
A few moments later is when you see the woman police are looking for in a white T-shirt who walks up to the 22-year-old woman.
She dropped her bag quick. Why? Because she recognized Cheryl.
Who walks up to the 22-year-old woman. And just a few moments later is when you see the woman police are looking for in a white T-shirt who walks up to the 22-year-old woman as a fight breaks out.
Cheryl out there thick. It's just hard to tussle with Cheryl. I don't know where the hell I get that damn name from, but damn it, I'm calling Cheryl for now.
Now, we are not showing the next graphic moments during the fight where the young woman was stabbed multiple times.
Okay, but watch this. When I tell y'all that these is not her friends, pay attention to what the people who she walking with. They fighting. Her and I think him or her and him is having a conversation. Pay attention.
Walking nearby down the street, and just a few moments later is when you see the woman police are looking for in a white T-shirt who walks up to the 22-year-old woman as a fight breaks out.
They having
now,
a conversation.
We are not showing the next graphic moments during the fight where the young woman was stabbed multiple times as onlookers stood by. Now,
the fight wasn't even exciting to where they wasn't even paying attention to that baby. She wasn't even paying attention. They wasn't even paying attention that she was having a fight. They was in a whole nother conversation. You got the Dutch? I thought you had the Dutch. You know what I'm saying? You got the weed? No, I thought that you had the weed. They wasn't even paying attention to that baby. Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash shop. Say suspect is still at large, being large. That baby is thick right there. Look at that baby. Somebody had them say that baby had a fupa. Look like that baby had a fifer. Oh no, look at that baby.
Multiple times as onlookers stood by. Now the street where this
Cheryl, boy, don't play with Cheryl like that.
woman took her final breaths turned into a crime scene. And right now it's still unclear what led up to this heightened situation around 10:15 last night, which unfortunately got out of control here on West 40th Street. Now the 22-year-old woman was stabbed in the chest. She was taken to a local hospital, but she could not be saved. And for New Yorkers and tourists, they say this isn't the city they once knew.
I don't like how they cut the video because they cut when they locked up and then they bought the video back when she was walking off. They did not want to show us the girl, I guess, running to a car saying, she stabbed me, take me to the hospital. They ain't show us none of that right there. I don't appreciate that right there. I'm a grown, I am an adult. For what we need to start doing is telling people, listen, put your churn up. We finna show you something. We finna show you real life. Put your churn up. I'm gonna give you 17 seconds. Put your churn up. We about to show you something. This is what needs to be done. The problem is we don't show people what happens. We want to show the beginning, but we don't want to show the middle. I'm sick of you good people. I promise you that right now. You say she took Cheryl EBT card, laugh out loud, her food stamp card. You know what I'm saying? Listen, she knows Cheryl. Cheryl's sick of that baby. But anyway, y'all, if y'all know Cheryl, man, tell Cheryl we looking for her. Come on down there to the precinct, something like that right there. We have some words for you. All you have to do is say that you were struggling mentally. You having mental issues. That's all that you really got to do, baby. Don't worry about it. We're really not gonna give you no time. We're not gonna do that. That wouldn't make sense. You're a girl. We wouldn't give girls time, now would we? No. Ooh, we can go to Detroit. Oh, we could go to Detroit. We got a beautiful cougar. Got to be more gold. Beautiful, baby. I told. Damn it. Hold on. Let me. If y'all just not coming on in, man, y'all go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Tell somebody about a player. Do not be afraid to support a player. Do not be afraid to support a player. Hold on, let me refresh. We look like, damn it, we over 300. We over 300, and we after 9 o'clock. We is round here trying to do some news. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. Say, nah, Willie Churn need to get a dose of reality. You right about that right there. Hell, because the Churn got guns too. The Churn got more guns than you scary ass adults. I don't like guns. Well, the children down the street got AKs and Dracos for your ass, and you scared. Yo, little scary. I can't stand little scary people. We're in a society to where we need guns. I don't know what to tell you. You scared, but your 4-year-old loading up magazines in the room. But you scared. I'm scared of guns. Bitch, the gun don't do nothing without the human. Can't take y'all serious. Huh? He said that was Debo's sister. He said, I call the police on Cheryl. Yeah. Call the police on Cheryl. Don't say nothing to her now. Do not say, She still got that knife. She still got that knife. It won't end well. We're going to Detroit. Let's go to Detroit. I told y'all. Even though I keep telling y'all. I told y'all that this is the year for some reason it seemed like darker hue people who have these positions and or politicians, but this is not a politician. This is no, this is not a politician, but this is one that we vote in. It's not a politician, but this is somebody who have the career that gets voted in, if I'm not mistaken. We have a Wayne County judge, and judges typically get voted in. I don't know if all judges get voted in, because in my mind I do think that some judges get appointed, but for the judge who get voted in, this is an election season. We're gonna put this beautiful baby up on the screen really quick. Bam! Y'all trying to tear sister down. In Wayne County, we have a Wayne County judge was found with a loaded gun. Speaking of weapons, she was found with a loaded gun at a Detroit Metro airport. She's now facing charges. Here we go.
He begins tonight with a Wayne County judge caught on the wrong side of the law. Thank you for joining us.
Let's get saucy.
Boy, they be trying to make me look bad out here in these doggone street. I thought about buying some of them baked beans, but I said, nope. Here we go.
Detroit at 6.
Back it up.
Tonight with a Wayne County judge caught on the wrong side of the law. Thank you for joining us for 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Wayne County Circuit Court Judge Cynthia Latoy Miller could be spending time in someone else's courtroom very soon because of what she brought into Detroit Metro Airport.
Her name is Cynthia. She looked like she over 50. Was they naming people Cynthia back in the day? I don't even much know, but is it me, or does it look like this beautiful baby here with the blonde hair? It look like she got like an ice cream cone or something like that. Is it just me? I think it's just me. Go ahead.
Investigator Ross Jones has the details tonight and what the judge's lawyer is now saying.
I am Cynthia Latoy Miller, your accessible judge at 36th District Court.
On the bench and in campaign ads, Judge Cynthia Miller is a familiar face. Since 2006, she's been a judge in Detroit, first at 36th District Court, and since 2019 at Wayne County's 3rd Circuit.
I've never been disciplined publicly or privately, so I am doing what you have asked me to do, Detroit.
I've never been disciplined publicly. It's funny how they found that clip. I've never been disciplined public or privately.
But the judge ran into some trouble this past weekend as she was traveling out of state. While going through airport security here at Detroit Metro, TSA found this .380 caliber Smith & Wesson firearm.
Baby got a little .380. She got a little .380.
It was loaded and in the judge's purse. Todd Perkins is the judge's lawyer and a longtime friend.
Todd, a longtime friend.
Why was she carrying a gun? Well, she's a licensed CPL holder, and she can lawfully possess in a concealed fashion a firearm in the state of Michigan.
But of course, you can't carry a loaded firearm in your carry-on. Sources tell us that Miller told airport police the gun had belonged to her brother, who lives in Ohio, where guns don't need to be registered. But they do here in Michigan, and Perkins admits he doesn't know if the gun the judge was carrying was registered at the time it was discovered.
What impression she was under at the time that this took place, only that day will tell.
Yeah, but it's not like she's an average citizen. She's a judge
She's not looking for any credit for being a judge. She definitely does not doing that. She holds herself accountable and will hold herself accountable as well as anyone else.
And a judge you would expect would know the law in the state of Michigan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're not running from that.
Perkins says the judge is facing the charge of carrying a dangerous weapon in an airport, a misdemeanor offense that carries up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
Pay the fine.
He says Judge Miller has been going through a difficult time recently, caring for a close loved one who's facing health challenges, and that her mind may have been elsewhere. That's no excuse, he says tonight, and insists the judge received no special favors from airport police.
I don't think that there's been any special preferential treatment for her for this particular matter.
We did leave voicemails and text messages for Judge Miller on her cell phone, but she did not respond. We're in the newsroom tonight.
It's petty, baby. Listen, she's not finna go to jail. We're just gonna pay the fine, and we're gonna promise to never do this right here again. Don't even worry about it. I have no idea. Well, hell, I do know why they throw it in. She been going through like a little something, like a little brother or something like that right there. Has been down bad. She having family issues, something like that, and her mind was not on that she had that fire inside her dog on purpose. But if somebody would have ran up on that baby at the airport, she'd have pulled that thing. Her mind would have been on it then. Her mind would have been on it then. Man, don't run up on me like that right there, shout. You know what I'm saying? I probably pull that thing and pop her a few people, which I would have been I'm proud of her for having that fire when somebody go ahead on and pull up on you. But look here. Look like she can get it right there. It look like she about 42 right there, don't it? No. God damn it. What the hell? It look like she about 47, 8-ish, like right there. What's that baby name? Damn it, what is this baby name? Cause we gotta find out that baby age. Auntie, I don't. But damn it, this picture right here is look like a Foxmore high school, like a graduation picture or something like that right there, right? A school picture, but
Team at Wayne County's 3rd Circuit.
I've never been.
I don't like how they got your hair looking dry and got you looking like a little bit older. It looked like you just throwed on some sugar. I don't like this right here. And I don't know who set up the camera and say, listen, we're going to do this little picture at the cemetery park. It looked like they at the cemetery park. The shit looked like a headstone. But, baby, I know you ain't at the... I know she ain't at the cemetery. Or is that like a water fountain and she at the park? You say she 50 plus, she 52. Say she 58, she 52, she 48. I gotta look up this baby. What's her name? Shit. They said her name and I couldn't even. Oh, it's on the screen. Damn it. Hold on. Sita. Damn it. Lanthea. Salanthea. Damn it. I just gotta write up some. And maybe it'll. That middle name, Latoya. Shout out to Latoya, Lil Lala. That Lil Lala right there. Hold on. It may correct me. Salanthea. Baby, how old you is, sugar? How old is that, baby? Can somebody tell me? Judge. There you go. Judge Salanthea of the 3rd Circuit Court. What is that, baby? Age. Can we get an age on sugar? Say she's 24. Y'all better stop playing with pimping. Excuse me. Hell, she graduated with a bachelor's in 1988. I know that baby ain't 24. And somebody forget. Okay, you say that she's 54. She's 54. All right, I guess. Damn it, I'm about to take your word for it because I can't find it. I can't find that baby birthday. Jesus. But listen, I don't like the look that they giving you right here. Hell, they may try to match your hair with your robe. I have no idea, but it's dry. That's the problem. You got to have that silky, baby. You need that silky wet thing and make you look just a tad bit younger, sugar. But we ain't tripping even if you is older than what you look. We ain't worrying about that right there, baby.
But the judge ran into some trouble.
Because you is a judge. Because in my mind, you cannot produce children. Players, think about it. This is who you want to link up with. Hell, watch this. She got a criminal history. That baby a thug out here in these streets. Listen, she got that fire. That baby got that fire. What y'all know about that? Oh, she got the Instagram? You is lying. We going to her Instagram. Let me go and put it on over here. Hold up, swole up. Let me do a little search. And what was her Instagram name? I just had the Instagram name. Say 313, shout it. 313. It sounds like a neighborhood. That's what's up. 313. Got it. Okay, bam. Put this up on the screen for you. Hold up. Slide that thing. Players. I be trying to put y'all up on game. I hear any dog on the street. Look here. Sent. Cynthia Latoya. All right. KeepJudgeMiller.com. Also, she gets voted in. Politician type thing. I know this ain't that bad. No. What color eyes that baby got? Color eyes that baby got. She said, let the vacation begin. Let the vacation shenanigans begins. Peace out. She finna go ahead on and get peed in. Shout that baby out. I know that a lot of you players, y'all may not want a little cougar or something. I'm trying to help y'all not be on child support. I'm trying to help y'all get y'all practice. Get y'all sexual practice up. The best way to get your sexual practice up is to deal with a cougar. To deal with a baby who cannot produce these little ugly ass children. So that means that they will be dealing with you because they like to deal with you, not because of you can produce a child or give them a baby. Huh? A lot of us females is dealing with us because we can give them something that they want, and that is a child. We got to deal with babies who got their uterus destroyed out here. Damn it, you got to deal with babies who transmission leaking. I'm trying to help. I was like, oh, Jesus, I know this ain't her. Y'all play too much. This ain't her. Oh, that's the vice president. Oh, that's that Asian lady. Oh, all right, cool. Oh, snap. Oh, shit, she got that Russian hat on out here in these streets. Very classy, great pick, charming for sure. That baby's soliciting out here in these streets, man. Look at that baby. He said a 313 Detroit, Michigan. And that's her name, too. Who are these people? This ain't her. Oh, so these probably her sons. Wait. Happy birthday to my baby sister, Sharon. Oh, so this Sharon. All right, cool. All right. And I know that you are enjoying your day with your awesome sons. Sharon got 4 sons. So y'all be careful with Sharon. Y'all be careful with Sharon. But this baby got on them knee high. That baby got on them knee high boots on y'all. That players, I'm trying to help y'all live your life better. Yeah. Yeah, players, it is best to get an older baby who transmission leaking, the motor knocking. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help. Filter need to be changed. Yeah. I'm trying to help. Look at what that baby got on. That baby got on them black knee highs. It looked like it's winter time. Ooh, don't hurt him. Don't you hurt him, baby. Look at him. Happy birthday. Enjoy. Stay safe and stay warm. Hugs. Cynthia. Latoya. We call her Lala. That's what's up. Now, why is you taking pictures in the bedroom, sister? She trying to let y'all know she got a big bed. She got a big bed out there. Yeah, go on, baby. Ooh. She 60. Y'all told me that baby was 54. She's sick. Or is she at somebody's party? Did she just turn 60? Shut the front door. Oh, man. Look at Cynthia. On my 60th birthday, she's 60. Wow. You say I said 60. You say I said 65. Say bless her heart. Oh, so she's single. Oh, baby. Willie Williams is here to help you, baby. Shout out. Listen, I'm putting a call out to all my young players out here in the doggone street. Lala out here single. You know what I'm saying? She needs somebody to stand on up in it, pee in her. You know, shit. Bring your Xbox, bring your PlayStation or something on around there. But if you can hold like basic little conversations, you know what I'm saying? It'll go good around there. I'm just trying to tell you something. Yeah, look like that baby trying to get out and about around here in the doggone street. It look like she's still there. Damn it, is that a baby picture? That's that baby picture from 60 years ago. How did her camera, how in the hell she got a color photo? How this baby got a color photo? My pictures 40-something years ago was black and white. How did this baby get a color photo? We doing too much. We doing too much. Let's leave a little la alone around here in this street, man. Y'all keep They look like auntie. They look like auntie right here. Happy birthday to my aunt. God dog it, I knew it. That looked like an auntie. Auntie got a chest on her. Auntie got a mink. Auntie got a fox on. Shit, alright. Say, Willie, go to the corner. You in time out, man. He say, Willie, we had Kodak back in those days, bro, and the 110. I'm trying to tell you, how that baby get a color photo? She doing the most out here. They must have always had money. Got to be more. I ain't sure. Oh, she out there with them hazel eyes too. Ooh, y'all players letting her be single. Y'all play too much. This auntie boys. Alright, cool. Look at everybody. Everybody. Oh. Yeah. It look like they like to play spades too. It look like they like to play spades. Spades and nook or something like that right there. Auntie look like she been round. Damn it, look like she been out here for a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, moving right along, man. Shout out to that baby. Just go ahead on and pay the fine. Just don't have that fire on you no more when you're going on around to the airport, and everything will be all right. But when you leave the airport, get that fire back on you, baby. And players, she outside. Appreciate y'all. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. I'm trying to help. I promise you, I'm trying to help. For real. What do we got? Damn it, I did her because she was drinking on the job. We got her out the way. And shout out to everybody again who be drinking on the job. We ain't really mad at you. In my mind, just don't get caught. I just think that it is beneath you. It should be beneath you, good people, to get caught. Who got punched in the face? In New York again? Let me go ahead on it. Back to New York. We're going back to New York. Y'all babies cannot keep y'all face protected. Y'all got to do better in protecting y'all faces out here in these doggone streets. We have a video of an investment banker punching a woman in Brooklyn. Here we go.
We're going to start with that brutal punch sparking outrage in Brooklyn tonight. That woman...
I don't think y'all like me. The Kevin Costner Horizon. Oh, I got to go and check that there out. I like them, the cowboy little moves. She like that right there. Hold on. Back it up.
Punch spark. We're going to start with that brutal punch sparking outrage in Brooklyn tonight. That woman knocked to the ground by a man who says her group threw some type of liquid at him.
And tonight, that woman is speaking only with News 4. The attack was recorded in this cell phone video. We don't see what happened before the punch. That man has been identified as Jonathan K. by his employer, an investment banking firm who lives in the neighborhood. The attack happened at the corner of 5th Avenue and 3rd Street in Park Slope Saturday night, just hours after Brooklyn's Pride Parade had wrapped up.
After the Pride Parade, but he did say that her group threw some on. And it's kind of strange that we don't get to see the video before he throwed the blow. This is how they be trying to set up men. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say 290 likes. Say let's hit 300. Y'all, I need to support out here in the doggone street. If you're just not coming on in, man, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. We had 168 followers. We're trying to get up to 170 followers. Can y'all do a player solid? I'm asking, I'm begging, I'm doing both. I'm praying about shit. I need your support. Come on, man.
Forrest, Jessica Cunnington is live there now. And Jess, you have an exclusive interview with the woman that man punched. What is she telling you?
What's she saying? What lie she telling?
Gilma Adams, she is telling her story. She is speaking out while her nose is broken in 4 places, she says. She's in a lot of pain still, but she's speaking up and speaking out to make sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else. It is shocking video of a man punching a woman in the face in Park Slope, Brooklyn, Saturday night, now viewed 14 million times on social media.
Stop it. Wait, hold, wait. Y'all see his jacket wet. So their group threw something at him and she got caught.
Happened to anyone else.
Oh my God.
It is shocking video of a man punching a woman in the face in Park Slope, Brooklyn, Saturday night, now viewed 14 million times on social media.
He was literally a tornado of violence.
Micah P. is the woman who took the blow. She's speaking exclusively with News 4, now with a broken nose. It happened
Michael P. Wait a minute. They said a man punched a woman. Is this woman named Michael P?
Brooklyn, Saturday night, now viewed 14 million times on social media.
He was literally a tornado of violence.
Micah P. is the woman who took the blow.
Micah P. Oh, Micah P. Okay.
She's speaking exclusively with News 4, now with a broken nose. It happened Saturday night after the annual Brooklyn Pride Parade around 10:30 p.m. near the corner of 5th Avenue and 3rd Street. In the video, Jonathan K., identified by his employer Moelis, a global investment banking firm, is seen hurling the punch, knocking her to the ground. As he walks away, he's heard telling onlookers, "She threw something all over me." The back of his jacket, wet.
He wasn't lying that somebody threw something all over him. Come on now. You say she Jewish?
10-second video does not show what led up to that punch. Micah says it started when Kay walked by her group of friends outside the cafe as they waited for other friends. They had spent the day at the Pride Festival.
When we saw him
He popped their ass and walked off and went to the crib.
walk by, we immediately kind of just turned to each other and we're like, don't engage with that guy. He seems drunk or unhinged or something. He seemed very angry when he walked by. And then we heard him say, what a bunch of useful idiots. He got about halfway down the block and I turned around and I just said, what did you say? And he turned back around and just started rushing us. And as he's coming at us, I had just a bottle of water on me and I literally just splashed the water at him.
She says then...
Oh, so you did do something. Got it. Thank you.
It was chaos, that he shoved multiple people in the group, all in a span of a couple of minutes.
One of our other friends just literally was just get off of them, he jumps up, runs after that person, grabs their vest. They slipped out of their vest to get away from him, and he fell face first into the concrete and scraping his ankle. Jumping up, because we stopped, one person even asked, one of the people he shoved over was like, "Are you okay?" He jumps up, shoves another person, shoves my friend onto the ground when they hurt their arm, and then turns to me, and that's when the video kicks in, and you can see him just clock me.
We reached out to Kay multiple times. A spokesperson for Moelis tells News 4, "We are aware that one of our employees was involved in a serious incident in Brooklyn on June 8th. We take this matter very seriously, and this employee is on leave as we continue to conduct our investigation." That spokesperson confirming the employee is Kay. Yesterday afternoon, we received an email from someone saying they're managing communications for Kay and referred us to an article in the Daily Mail which described the group as the aggressors, that anti-Semitic slurs were used, liquids were thrown at him, and he was left with a bloody ankle.
There's an article saying the opposite of what she's saying. Oh, wow. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. He say she lied. He say how he coming at you and you throw water on his back. Notice she had done told us that she just threw water on him. Remember, the water's on his back, right? This bitch be lying. Just let him talk, though. You right.
There was nothing. No slurs were said whatsoever.
Yeah, of course you're going to say no slurs were said because you're on national television. Of course, nobody's going to admit to the slurs, right?
Didn't get a chance to even get a read of him. He was enraged and terrifying. He was a big, strange man who just ran up on us and
Oh, you was using the big, strange man argument? Don't do that, baby. Notice something. He ran up on us. Guess who was the only one who got hit out of all of you good people? You.
Like, started swinging almost immediately. There was no conversation.
The NYPD is aware of the video but has no report on file for this incident. Micah says she does not have faith in the NYPD. She doesn't plan on filing one. She tells me she doesn't want jail to be involved.
My lawyer and I can discuss, how we're going to move forward. I want this man to be held accountable for the harm he's done on his community. And
you don't want jail, but you want him to be held accountable. Oh, she's trying to get some money. Oh, especially once she found out that he's an investment banker, which she can get some money, but she just won't keep it 100. I'm glad that you said it, Jason, because this is what I'm thinking. You said that's a boy. I've been thinking the same thing. Shout out to Jarrell for the $1 cash app. You say he's high in the company. He ain't going nowhere. Especially if he getting that paper, he damn sure ain't going nowhere.
On the members of my friend group. So I want him to be a better person after this. I want him to take anger management. I want him to get therapy. I want
him to do all this shit after you threw water on him. Remember, he even fell and scraped his ankle.
I want him to not be in a position of power.
You don't want him to be in a position of power, so you want to remove him from the position of power, if he do have power, after you admitted to assaulting him. Because throwing water on somebody is assault. You may think that it's a petty assault. Nonetheless, it's still assault.
Till he is able to be a better member of community.
He is a better member. He was a better member of community, even when he punched you in your shit for doing something that you weren't supposed to do, which was assault him. Just think it's all about the decisions that we make. And you explained to us, in your mind, you told us your truth of what happened. That's what you did.
Again, we followed up with Kay's representatives yesterday, again today, and we received no comment on this. It has been very quiet here outside of his home in Park Slope, but this incident, this video...
They done went to his home. Wow, you say that was a $4,000 blazer. I can believe that. He's an investment banker. I still ain't found me the damn blazer, and I went to Goodwill, y'all, trying to find me a blazer, but they don't have blazers with like the arms, the arm length, cause my arm is like 3.5 feet, something like that right there. It's long, so I have not been able to find one. But hell, his blazer was probably expensive. He said, throw some water on me and I will return it with some lead. Say, I dare you. I'm trying to tell you something. Out here playing, and see because she thought they was petty. Shout out to Jarrell for the $1 cash app. He say all he have to do is file a police report on she. Yes, and he need to file it first.
Has rocked this neighborhood in Park Slope.
It ain't nothing rocked the damn neighborhood. Two human beings had a situation. So let's go back to where this person, Micah tells a story. He said, I'm so tired of these females, bro, for real, dog.
I walked by, we
hello.
Immediately
cafe as they waited for other friends. They had spent the day at the Pride Festival.
When we saw him walk by, we immediately kind of just turned to each other and we're like, don't engage with that guy. He seems drunk or unhinged or something. He seemed very angry when he walked by. And then we heard him say, what a bunch of useful idiots.
A bunch of useful idiots. Okay.
About halfway down the block, and I turned around and I just said, what did you say?
Stop. I can't take y'all serious. He passed by us. He said, what a bunch of useful idiots. Now I can believe that was probably said. I get it. What you do, Michael?
Useful idiots. He got about halfway down the block, and I turned around and I just said, what did you say?
Say that there again, Micah. What he did?
Say, what a bunch of useful idiots. He got about halfway down the block.
He got halfway down the block. And what did Micah decide to do?
And I turned around and I just said, what did you say?
What did you say? From halfway down the block. You wait till he He was almost gone because he halfway down the block. Now you say, what did you say? Why? And you shot that you got punched in your shit. I'm so confused. He said what he said. No, whoa, watch it. He said what he said. Nobody else responded but you. This is why you got punched in your face. Nobody else in the crowd got hit, right? Right.
And he turned back around and just started like rushing us. And as he's coming at us, I had just a bottle of water on me, and I literally just splashed.
As he was coming, I just
the water like at him.
She says that
all I did was just this. All I did was this. And now we know that she's a liar because the back of his blazer, just like, notice. She said it as if she just did just a little bit, like, and a little bit touched him, a little bit splashed on him. Watch the back of his jacket.
It was chaos that he shoved multiple people in the group, all in a span of a couple of minutes.
All of this is on his back. This is all wet. So it wasn't just a little splash. Yeah, right? The water's on his back, say not the front of his jacket. He was coming towards us, and all I did was like this with the water. She's a liar.
Splashed the water.
Yeah.
Started like rushing us. And as he's coming at us, I had just a bottle of water on me, and I literally just splashed the water like at him.
She says,
yeah, right? She's trying to make it seem like, oh, it's just water. It's just liquid. I don't know what the hell it is.
Then it was chaos that he shoved multiple people in the group, all in a span of a couple of minutes.
He shoved a couple people in the group, all in the span of a couple of... I thought she was finna say seconds. I promise you, I thought she was finna say seconds. She said a couple of minutes. He shoved everybody in the damn group in a couple of minutes. Yeah, believe all women.
That he shoved multiple people in the group, all in a span of a couple of minutes.
One of our other friends just literally was just like, get off of them, you know. He jumps up, runs after that person, grabs their vest. They slipped out of their vest to get away from him, and he fell face first into the concrete and scraping his ankle.
He fell face first into the concrete, scraping his ankle. Oh my God, this stuff be tiresome sometimes. You say that's a boy? Say lies, right? Listen. How many times have you all fell face first on the concrete and scraped your ankle? Now, I'm not saying that he didn't scrape his ankle. All I'm saying is how many times y'all fell face first and scrape your ankle. I don't get it. You say how he jumped up, he never went down, and no one is going to press charge. Like, come on, dog.
Jumping up. Because we stopped, one person even asked, one of the people he shoved over was like, are you okay? He jumps up.
You say he's a liar.
Shoves another person, shoves my friend onto the ground when they hurt their arm, and then turns to me, and that's when the video kicks in, and you can see him just clock me.
We reached out to Kay multiple times. A spokesperson for Moelis tells News 4, we are aware that one of our employees was involved in a serious incident in Brooklyn on June 8th.
That's a good question. How you fall and scrape your ankle?
We take this matter very seriously, and this employee is on leave as we continue to conduct our investigation. That spokesperson confirming the employee is Kay. Yesterday afternoon, we received an email from someone saying they're managing communications for Kay and referred us to an article in the Daily Mail which described the group as the aggressors, that anti-Semitic slurs were used, liquids were thrown at him.
Oh, so he's probably Jewish, right? Say men lie, women lie, Micah lie. Micah is one of them shit lie.
And he was left with a bloody ankle.
There was nothing. No slurs were said.
He out there bow-legged and shit with a blaze on with some blue slacks on and shit. What kind of shoes he got? I bet that he ain't got no Jordan.
With a bloody ankle.
There was nothing.
Investment banker. All that. I bet he ain't got no Jordan.
No slurs were said whatsoever. We didn't get a chance to even get a read of him. He was in.
They didn't get a chance to get a read of him. But you told us in the beginning that y'all saw him and it was like he was like drunk or something, like, you know, like he was like aggressive drunk or something. I forgot the exact words that you had used, but now you telling us that you all didn't even have time enough to get a read of him.
Slurs were said.
He got on them penny loafers, yes.
Whatsoever. We didn't get a chance to even get a read of him. He was enraged and terrifying.
So he was just enraged when he walked past y'all. Like he was just enraged, just no reason. He's just out there enraged. Yeah. Notice something. They said that this was previewed 14 million times. I only saw it once. But look here. There was no other cameras. There was no other cameras on the street. There was nobody else filming. This was one person filming, and they just so happened to film when you got punched in your face.
It was a big, strange man who just ran up on us and like started swinging almost immediately. There was
he ran up on, listen. Watch this. He was a dangerous man. He was a big, strange man who just ran up on y'all. That's not what you said in the beginning. You said that he had done said a bunch of useless and worthless people. If y'all thought that he was big and scary and all that fly shit, you would have never said, "What did you say?" when he was halfway down the block. Yeah, right. Scared people usually avoid conflict, right? Yeah. Y'all was terrified of him. He was so scary. He's such a big dude.
Was enraged and terrifying.
Were used.
He was enraged and terrifying. This is the word she used. Shout out to C-Note for the 999 super chat. He said, Willie, she threw water on him as he was walking by, player. I'm in agreement with you. He probably said, what a bunch of useless idiots. She was slick rapping and he clocked the ass. Yeah, her story not adding up. For real, though. For real. It's not that we don't want to believe women all the time. It's just that we listen to women all the time. Yeah.
Hoods were thrown at him, and he was left with a bloody ankle.
There was nothing. No slurs were said whatsoever. We didn't get a chance to even get a read of him. He was enraged and terrifying. He was a big, strange man who just ran up on us and
He didn't run up on... You said he didn't run up on y'all.
Started swinging almost immediately. There was no conversation.
The NYPD is aware of the video but has no report on file for this incident. Micah says she does not have faith in the NYPD. She doesn't plan on filing one.
She don't have faith in the NYPD. You ain't even finna press charges. You LGBT and you... my bad. I don't know if you're LGBT, but this was at a pride parade type thing that y'all had going on that night. So you're a woman and you're not gonna press charges. Strange.
Tells me she doesn't want jail to be involved.
My lawyer and I can discuss, how we're gonna move forward. I want this man to be held accountable.
Because this is actually a payday. This is really a payday. I promise you it's a payday. It's Pride Month. It's a payday. For real though.
For the harm he's done on his community, and
he didn't harm the community. Punch you in your shit, but he didn't harm the community.
And I can discuss, how we're gonna move forward. I want this man to be held accountable for the harm he's done on his community and on the members of my friend group. So I want him to be a better person after this. I want him to take anger management. I want him to get therapy. I want him to not be in a position of power until he is able to be a better member of community.
So he's supposed to accept what you did to him. So you don't need anger management. You don't need to take none of these courses, no therapy or none of that fly shit. Nothing. Because it was just water that you threw on him. You say, Willie, watch how he is walking. Look at the gap in those steps. Right? That's how I know that he was bow-legged too. I'm paying attention to how he was walking. Hold on. Back it up, son. Wait, I'm about to get back like closer to like the beginning.
To the ground. As he walks away, he's heard telling onlookers, "She threw something all over me." The back of his jacket, wet. The 10-second video does not show what led up to that punch. Micah says it started when Kay walked by her group of friends outside the cafe as they waited for other friends. They had spent the day at the Pride Festival.
When we saw him walk by, we immediately like kind of just turned to each other and we're like, don't engage with that guy. He seems drunk or unhinged or something. Like, he seemed very angry when he walked by. And then we heard him say, what a bunch of useful idiots. He got about halfway down the block and I turned around and I just said, what did you say? And he turned.
All I did was just turn around and say, what did you say? Say, if she insulted Jewish people, no payday. And I could believe that that's actually what happened. I could truly believe that the community agrees even with the article that they were the problem.
Back around and just
she probably tried to get a Jewish lawyer, and Jewish lawyer like, no,
started like rushing us. And as he's coming at us, I had just a bottle of water on me and I literally just splashed the water.
All right. Enough of this liar.
She says then it was chaos, that he shoved multiple people in the group, all in a span of a couple of minutes.
One of our other friends just...
I can't do you no more, Micah. Get you off my screen, Micah. You're making me feel bad. You're making me feel bad. You say he was walking down the stairs. Who was walking down? Who went to walking down some stairs? I ain't seen nobody walking down those stairs. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. So he was just so dangerous. He said he got money. He said he gonna need a big time lawyer. Listen, but shout out to Michael for just letting it go. You say Michael was walking down the stairs. Did I miss it? Did Michael say that Michael was walking down the stairs? Is that what y'all trying to tell me? Say they were probably protesting for Palestine. I don't know. Listen, man. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Finna go on and get on up out of here. You say when the boy was walking with the news lady, that is a boy. When the boy was walking with the news lady, what news lady? Hold on. This news lady
is live there now. And Jess, you have an exclusive interview with the woman that man punched. What is she telling you?
Gilma Adams, she is telling her story. She is speaking out while her nose is broken in 4 places, she says. She's in a lot of pain still, but she's speaking up and speaking out to make sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else.
I don't know who said that Michael was bow-legged. I ain't say Michael bow-legged.
Oh my God. It is shocking video of a man punching a woman in the face in Park Slope, Brooklyn, Saturday night, now viewed 14 million times on social media.
He was literally a tornado of violence.
A tornado of violence. Micah, I can't do it. I'm done with you. Man, listen, man, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News. He said the boy at the end, they were walking down the stairs. He said that is a boardwalk. Oh, wait. Michael was walking down the stairs with the news lady at the end. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me. Hold on, walking down. Oh, all right, bam. Hold on. Let me slide it back.
The NYPD is aware of the video but has no report on file for this incident. Micah says she does not have faith in the NYPD. She doesn't plan on filing one. She tells me she doesn't want jail to be involved.
My lawyer and I can discuss, how we're going to
report on file for this incident. Micah says she does not have faith in the NYPD. She doesn't plan on filing one. She tells me she doesn't want jail to be involved.
involved. My lawyer and I can
You
just
say that's a little boardwalk right there. He doing too much. Say that's a boy, Damon. That's what's up. Listen, y'all give yourselves a pat on the back, man. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here. Had the Willie Williams show say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. Man. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Thank y'all all for going over there to twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. Thank you. Please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. Subscribe. Hit the bell, the notification bell. Watch all of the standalone videos that a player be doing over there. And remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com and subscribe to the website. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Hey, I hope that y'all enjoyed yourselves. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed being around here. Because I do it for you good people. Yes. Hold on, let me make sure I got that there together. Bam, move that. Get that off my doggone thingamajig. Slide that, got that. Y'all have a good one. See y'all mañana. I'm gone, man.